Smart.
We're recording. Welcome to M3 Make Money Mondays. I love Make Money Mondays. I look forward to Make Money Mondays every week, but every day is a Make Money day, right? Yes, yes. Every day you make money. All right, tell me something good from this weekend, friends. Somebody come out and tell me something good that had nothing to do with real estate that happened this weekend. Something great, wonderful, that makes you feel wonderful and alive right now, and not Tiffany, because I know she will. Give me something good. James, you're on mute if you think we can't hear you. Something good. Nobody's got anything good? Wow.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
I filed
give
my
it to me.
taxes.
You what?
I filed my taxes.
That's a
And
big
it's
thing.
early.
Snaps for you, girlfriend. Snaps for you. Because taxes are difficult,
And
especially as
I'm
a
being
small
a good
business
girl.
owner.
I'm being a good girl and I'm listening to Erdman and I'm doing from his classes, I'm doing the quarterly now.
I am so proud of you. That is a good thing. How do you
Right?
feel? How do you
I
feel?
I I feel great. Like I feel like oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Relief. Relief. All right.
I just returned from a 2,600-mile RV trip.
Nice.
Wow.
We went to
That's on my
Tennessee,
bucket
North
list.
Carolina. We just hit every mountain possible. And as soon as I hit the road and we started getting to the mountains, I got a text message saying my daughter's ready to sell her house. And then I lost cell service for like 2 days.
Oh, that's cute.
Of course. That's not Murphy's Law. That's Realtor's Law, right? Like, not, and that's Realtor's Law. Because if you say it wrong, all my
Yeah.
friends with their heavy Mass and New England accents. Tiffany, what did you have good this weekend? Now we can go to you because you and I always talk. We'll always say things.
I had the littles this weekend. We went shopping, celebrated her fourth birthday with a shopping spree, and I spoiled the other two as well.
I love that. I
This
love.
weekend was family weekend. I went to the movies with my middle and baby, and yeah, it was all about family this weekend.
I love that. Well, we had a big change in our world too in the Silva household. We surprised our daughter with a puppy. And I've been keeping the surprise from her for months. And I don't know, I'm the worst at surprises in our family. I want to give everybody Christmas gifts as soon as I buy them. Like, I'm really not good with surprises in my family. How I even held this surprise and hid with the puppy at my parents' house is a miracle. And yes, she walked in and cried. Harry, tell me something good.
I came home from Utah on Friday morning and on 2 hours sleep, went to a comedy show with my wife, which was like our fifth date night in 9 years. And we went to see Gary Goldman at the Cabot in Beverly, and
Nice.
he was awesome. And we met him after the show.
I saw that on your Facebook. And you know what's funny? When you're tired, you tend to giggle a lot more. So
Oh,
I'm wondering if it would be as funny to you with sleep as it was without sleep.
that's a good question. Probably not, but now I know how to prepare for comedy shows.
Yeah, you just don't sleep. You pull an all-nighter. Oh, well, thank you all for sharing. That was wonderful. I grew up in a market center where every meeting started with our OP saying, "Tell me something good." And it
Hmm.
was such a great way to start the day. And I think every now and then we've got a lot going on in this world. We've got a lot of negativity and false information rocking and rolling in our universe. And I think we have to take a step back sometimes and talk about what makes us happy. What are we grateful for? And what are the little things that mean so much to us? Because it's really easy to get caught up in the BS of everyday life and the negativity that's going on around us. So take a deep breath, friends. The sky is not falling. Things are changing, and we're going to get through it together. And we're going to do it with some fun stuff. So, Tiffany, let's talk about what you've got rocking and rolling in your world, because I think a lot of our friends, three people asked me when this was happening, and I was like, you know what? Let's have Tiff talk about it on the call. Let's talk about Ignite at night. Is it KW After Dark. What is it?
It's Ignite After Dark.
Oh,
I know.
couldn't
know.
couldn't ask me to help you come up with a fun name for it.
I didn't come up with it, not my deal. I will be honest with you, I'm enjoying my 20 weeks of not coaching and teaching on Tuesday nights. So I know I'm taking a break from Tuesday nights. So I just put in the chat, this is the JPEG that shows you exactly what sessions are being taught when, and there's a link. And then I'm also putting into the chat the Keller Williams dual career, whether you're dual career or not, it's worth going and hanging out in there because they talk about cool things. And if you wanted to see the recordings, they live in the Facebook group. In addition to that, I teach Tuesday nights. And my Thursday nights, I'm sorry. I teach Thursday nights, and my Thursday nights, it was once upon a time dual career. Now I have agents that produce up to 500,000 GCI that are showing up just to learn what we're teaching when it comes to lead generation. So this is the Zoom link to that, and it's every Thursday from 6 to 7. I promise not to bore you because it's after hours and I am punchy, more punchy than I am during the day.
And Brett, every now and then when I can jump in, I do. And you think we have a party here? You think this is a party? Let me tell you, after hours, Brooke, is even better. With Tiffany.
Absolutely, I agree. Other than that, we are almost to April. April contacts equal your May contracts. So what are you doing to make sure that your April contacts are significant? And when I mean significant, how could you talk to 1,000 people in the month of April? I challenge you.
Ooh, and I have a way. Make sure you are on for the second half. Isaiah and I are going to be reviewing week 5 of the 201. And this one's near and dear to his heart. It's one of his favorite ones. And he'll explain in the second half why he loves it so much. But you could quickly add 201 people like this and then 10x it and 10x it and 10x it over and over and over, doing the same simple things every single week. And one of the reasons we do this call for you is so that way you stay relevant and consistent on social media. How many of you feel like before this call, staying consistent on social media was difficult? I don't know what to post. I know, Rick, you're a true blue cheerleader, right? There's so many ways you can get in front of yourself and put up roadblocks that don't exist. They're imaginary barriers.
So, and I'm going to call out Rick because Rick was part of my market center before I moved. Rick, take yourself off mute, my friend.
Oh, sorry, Rick.
I'm off mute.
I didn't do that.
Thanks a lot, Brooke.
So one of the things we did as a market center is we pulled raw data from the MLS and then we shared it all with you. I want you to tell the story of what being relevant on social media did for you personally, because it's a cool story.
So one of the things I did with when I first started doing that, showing the raw data, I think like the first or second time I think it was the first time I ever posted it, I ended up with a listing and a buyer just out of the conversation of that first post of this is what it looks like in Saginaw County. Where do you live? Do you want some information? It was a post like that. And it led to a listing and a buyer in one post. And I think one of those buyers actually referred somebody else to me as well.
And what did you pay with that commission?
I think I had paid for my daughter's college.
Oh.
Or do you mean for the
entire year?
It was for the whole year.
Yeah.
I think between those 3, it was like $29,000.
Yep. So needless to say, like, and
Post to social media.
Yeah, and to like, here's the deal. Brooke gives you the fun. I give you the statistics, right? So at the end of the day, that raw data, literally all it included was this month in real estate, this is how many homes were sold. And then I would break it down based on how many were cash, how many were conventional, and what was the average days on market. I had my assistant do it for once a month, and I still have her do it for me personally because I'm no longer part of that market center. However, it leads to money. So when you're bringing up a little bit of real estate, a little bit of fun, and the algorithm is there, when they're thinking of real estate, you're top of mind, you get the business.
Well, here's the thing. Is everybody in your world or on your Facebook ready to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? No. So how do we keep them in our world? And if you think barfing real estate stats every week and doing nothing but posting about how busy you are, just sold, another one listed, is the way to do that, we got to break that thinking. You start throwing market stats at me, I'm going to turn cross-eyed. I'm going to see like Goodwill Hunting numbers in front of my face, and you've lost me. It's not my thing.
And to the other side of that, out of 100 people, 6 people either are making a move or know somebody who's making a move. So as much as you do what Brooke's telling you to do, which gives you 3 posts that are funner and interactive and get your other algorithms up and running, you also have to do the other piece.
You
And
do.
the other piece is sharing just a little tidbit.
And don't forget, we give you, here, I'm going to grab it. We give you a social media playbook. So that way you can decide, hey, on a Monday, maybe I want to do, it's not letting me copy right now. I'll put it in after, but maybe you want to decide on Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays what you do. Maybe Mondays are always for market stats. We have someone in Vermont that does the market stats through the lens of her goats. And the first time I saw it, I damn near pissed myself because it is relevant data. It is needed, but it is market stats through Wheezy's goats. And I cried because, okay, we know me, that maybe it wouldn't give Tiffany the giggles like it did me, but this is the only way you're going to keep this squirrel's attention with market stats. And I watched it over and over, and she gets people to watch these over and over. You don't have to have goats, and you don't have to have your animals speak your market stats. It's a lot of peanut butter and a lot of work to get them
Well,
to.
and that's the point of what you just said, Brooke, is not everybody is the same, and you have to hit, like I have 5,000 people on my social media. I'm not actively posting social media when it comes to real estate right now, and that's going to change. However, when I do 5,000 people, how many potential opportunities? Somebody pull out a calculator, 5,000 times whatever, divided by 100 times 6, what does that give you? And that's how many people could potentially do business with a database of 5,000. Just saying.
Just saying. So I just threw the link in, and before we get into our content, I want to show you this. Can everybody see the 80-20 rule of posts? The reason we only give you 3, Tiffany, can you see it? Yeah?
See it, we're good.
Okay, perfect. So one of the things in here is we pulled out the piece of Ignite that helps you establish your business on social media. Guess what? You do have to interact with people. You do have to like the things and respond to them. And this, I loved this. When you follow the 10-5-1, like 10 posts a day, write 5 comments a day, send 1 direct message in conjunction with all the other things you're doing on social media, it's going to get you more business. So here's what one of the sample calendars look like. Market update. If outside of these posts you're doing things, you could call out Takeout Tuesday. Every week somebody tells you where to go to get takeout the following week. You could say, ask me anything Wednesdays, it's social media, we've got this or that. This weekend in real estate, what do you have for open houses? Where do you want to show buyers? Where do you want to be on the weekends if you don't have anybody? And then Saturdays are for open houses and fun properties. I see a lot of agents sharing properties right now that are like $2 billion properties and asking like, what was your favorite room in this from their websites or different things just to get people clicking on their websites to say, did you see the bathroom in here? I would get lost. This bathroom is the size of my house. And then I always like Sundays for testimonials for people to work with you. And then print this out. Print this out, have it next to you on your desk, because if these things don't fit with what we're doing in your world, there's a zillion other, but I'll tell you this, stop overthinking it, copy, paste, and go.
Yeah.
We just got to get the info out there and make sure you're time blocking Mondays to just get this stuff out there. Take 10, 15 minutes, put it on command, set it and forget it, and you're a social media genius.
You got to remember, imperfect action is better than perfect inaction.
You know, like
Day long.
all day long. And one of my favorite pieces of, of pushback from someone was like, well, everybody is posting the same thing. And I was like, great, I love that for you. And do you and I have the same exact circle? Because we have not one mutual friend. And they said, oh, I said, yes, you're seeing it because guess what? Realtors and real estate lives on the interwebs. So you're used to associating and doing things and clicking things with real estate. So your algorithm says, please show me everything that has to do with real estate. So you're seeing some of your friends' stuff first.
Yeah.
You're seeing many of it first. Stop. And here's the other thing. How many, we have 62 people on here right now. How many people are in the region? Not everybody's going to post this. Not everybody's going to post it the same way. But those who do consistently are the ones who are going to get the payoff.
Well,
All
and
right.
let's just be clear, the mutual friends are real estate agents. Like,
Yeah.
if you did not hear that, the mutual friends are real estate agents.
Mm-hmm. Who met the Doris Bergeron, my check-in life on everything at family reunion when my mom was out there? So the Doris Bergeron is my gut check. She's also my plant for all things. I have plants in my social media. I have friends, my friends and family do not know how to support me in my business. So guess what? I taught them how. The best way for you to support me is to make sure you like, share, or comment on my things that I post on social media. So that way the right people see these things. Now you're not the scariest person at the Thanksgiving table wearing your realtor name badge. Don't do that. They know who you are. Okay. We've talked about this. Joe Lento, you on? No. Okay. He stopped. Oh, here comes Kathleen.
Kathleen's coming.
Yep, she ratted him out at one of the classes. All right, Tiffany, you ready to get into this week's?
Yes.
All right. Doo-doo. Did everybody enjoy the St. Patrick's Day ones? I was so happy when my password needed to be changed and none of my postings went out. It was just the highlight of my day on. I had other things to deal with, like a brand new puppy. All right, here we go. Tuesday, March 19th. It's International Puppy Day this week, and then Cat Day is coming. So this is why we're doing this, okay? It's let's potty and celebrate our furry, feathery, or scaly family members. We have so many friends that have bunnies or, what are those things? Bearded dragons. I won't touch them. I don't do anything that has scales or skin like that. Or is a dinosaur, I won't touch it. Like, and I'm fearless, just don't give me lizards, okay? I'm gonna say no, thank you, please. I love you if you have those. But now is the time for you to have them share their unique story and adorable snapshots in the comments. Here's the thing. People are more willing to share pictures of their pets than they are their family or personal lives or their kids sometimes. So this is a great way to get to know them. Also, friends, what else can we do with this data? Where else can it go in command? Oh, go ahead, Jenny. I see you. It's the mute. It's the unmute. It's the same one we've been using for 5 years.
Tags.
There we go. And for tagging
Yes.
our clients,
Yes. Tag them. Because what if there's a Lizard Expo coming? You all know now that I will not be at the Lizard Expo, but many of those things have free tickets. Why not snag a whole bunch of tickets and then alert your database where it says lizards to them and post about it? Or if there's a fun dog activity, maybe there's doggy pictures in the park. Maybe there's something fun going on. Maybe it's take your cat to work day. I don't know. Call your cat people, call your dog people, and now you have something to talk about. Put the animals' names in the notes, and let me tell you, if that animal is their baby, that is the birthday you celebrate. How many people have seen other people on their Facebook celebrate their animals' birthdays with paw cakes? Yeah, and Star Bizzle. What do they call those? Puppuccinos? I can't wait to take the dog to Starbucks. Right? Send a birthday card to the dog. You could even make a new contact and link it and call it Sammy the Dog Silva. Right? You can do that and link it to the person and put them on a birthday smart plan. That dog will be very happy and the owner will be even happier. Show off your pets. See, I even put the lizard in. I put a parrot. My cousin has a parrot named Elvis. She inherited. The thing is 70 and is going to probably outlive her. All right, it's International Day of Happiness. Yes, this is a real thing. This is why we started our call off with some bits of happiness too. So I asked everyone in the beginning, what was some of their happy? How was the weekend that had nothing to do with real estate? Sometimes we really struggle to not talk about real estate because it takes over so much of our lives and it's our business. So today is the day on the 20th that we're going to reflect on the little things that bring smiles to our faces. So what are the little things that bring smiles to your faces? I can tell you, having a puppy in the house again is heaven. Having a dog in the house again is heaven. To walk out of the office and go give little scritchy scratchies, oh, blood pressure so low. But what makes you happy? Is it coffee? Is it a bubble bath? Tell me, come off of mute. What makes you happy? Is it a lobster roll?
Coffee.
Coffee? Beth, I'm a coffee person too.
Simple.
Simple. Hot cup of coffee and then jump to the iced. Yep. I don't care if it's 10 below. I don't care if it's 20 below. I have an iced coffee. If you see me roll into a market center, you know I'm a bevy girl. I got my Stanley, I got my hot coffee, and then I've got my iced coffee. So I guess cups make me happy, huh, Jenny? Like you. What else? What's a little thing that makes us happy?
Grandchildren.
Yeah. My favorite thing is dumping my kids off at my parents' house. Bye. Have fun, Grammy and Grampy. Oh, it's the best. Having grandparents is the best. And then Kavita said music. I love music. There's music on in our house 24/7, but there's not usually a TV on. Only reason the TV on is to get the music flowing through the speakers on the Apple Music. So when you're talking about these things with your clients and the post asks, what makes you happy? What can we do with this information in command? This is like Groundhog Day. We said it earlier on the earlier post. What can we do with all these things that make people happy? Because now Beth is going to get this in her client file in my command.
Tag them on what makes them happy.
Tag them. Now you're getting to know what makes them so happy on the most simplistic little level. Do you see how I'm trying to get into the minds of the people like a psychopath and pull out, like I'm profiling them for you, right? I am giving you the tools to be a psycho profiler, and it's not even creepy because you've got to look at it's happy, right? Look at happiness. There's nothing creepy or stalkerish about this, but I'm giving you all the deets and information you need. See the things I do for all of you? It's amazing. All right, as a nerd, I love to read. Oh, do I love to read. It's probably my favorite thing on the planet. I was in the top 14% of all readers on Amazon last year. I got some like silly little thing in my email and I got a gift card for Kindle and I was like, I just read. Tiffany makes me read a lot of books too, outside of what I read. So this week is all about reading preferences. Reading preferences. Are you an ebook person or are you a physical book person? Put it in the chat. Which one, how do you read? I can tell you I fly through on my Kindle. Yet, I'm that weirdo that for every book I buy, I buy the Kindle version too. I need to be able to take my library with me everywhere. Ebook, Mark says ebook both. Yeah, Robin, I'm with you. And sometimes audibles too. Like if I read it, I like to feel it. I love to feel the books. I also use all your thank you cards as bookmarks. See? Here's one. It's so cute. I use all the thank you cards people send me as bookmarks. So you know what this would be a great thing for? You know where my head's going besides like book club. Oh, you could have a book club. You could do a giveaway. You could do a Kindle bundle giveaway. Work with someone who is a provider who you normally wouldn't work with, right? Do a cool bookstore down the road. Get your community involved with a whole bunch of companies and do a Kindle book lovers giveaway, right? Where there could be gift cards. Somebody could sponsor an Amazon gift card. Somebody could sponsor the Kindle itself. Somebody could sponsor the cases. And if you sponsor the cases, you put your swag all over it. You put your realtor stickers all over it with your info. Marketing. Just a fun thing to do. It is also National Reading Month. I wish I fell asleep when I read. Instead, I get hyped up, Sandra. Like, I know. Yes, Kavita said it. Book smell. books have a certain smell. Well, good books, unless they've been in one of those homes that your clients have 80 cats have been smoking their whole lives, right? Let's not talk about those books. We got ozones for those, right? And yes, I do Audible. I love them all. How fun is this? Guys, this week, we are digging deep into who your people are, right? I'm going to give you everything you need to talk to them. So if you haven't figured this part out of our call, this is stuff to talk about, because did you know, and I'm giving you full permission, Karina, I'm giving you full permission. Look at me. Look at me deep in the eyes. I know I go a little cross-eyed on Zoom. You don't always have to talk about real estate. Okay. So I'm giving you permission right now. We don't always have to talk about real estate. But if you're not putting the notes in, if you're not putting the tags in, and if you're not asking the questions on social media, how do you know? I feel like I am a walking tag index. I give y'all something new every week that you could tag me with and be like, oh, Brooke, yes, open book. We know everything about her. You could. What if you got to that point with your clients, where every time you looked at the contact in the phone, you got excited because you had something new to talk to them about, ask them about, hey, what are you reading this week? Or maybe they say they hate reading. We don't talk about that. How's your new puppy? How's your new lizard? How's your new dinosaur? Are you still flying planes for a living? Right? Like, these are fun things you can talk about. And I promise you, you don't have to always talk about real estate, because that's the first way to be dumped into voicemail on the first ring. How would you like to actually connect with people? Say, yes, I would love to connect with people. Yes. Stop asking about real estate and talking about real estate every single conversation. Okie dokie. All right. So we have to give something away. Oh, I'm by myself. Let me see. They gave me the name, but hold on. Let me see if this person's here, because if not, they are. Let me see if I can find them. We're giving away a ticket to our mastermind and awards ceremony. Who's going already? I kind of have to be there. And if you are already paid, don't worry. If you're a winner, we're going to just reimburse your ticket for you. Okay? Or if you want to be kind and gift it to someone else, since you already paid, you just let us know when the email goes out. Now remember, friends, you have to be on to win. Let me just double check my text to see if I've got this right. Yes. All right, you have to come off mute. You have to talk to me. You have to raise your hand. Sandra Bradley, are you on? I'm looking for you. There you are. I see you with the glasses. You've got the same reflection issue I've got on these things, right? Up, down, up, down. That's why I take my glasses off. Well, congratulations. You have won a ticket to the Mastermind and Awards ceremony. What market center are you at?
I'm not in New England. You need to get, you can offer it to somebody else. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Brooke, you're on mute.
How did
It's only
that
been 5
even
years.
happen? Who did that? All right, we'll do this. I'm going to let you pick a winner. It just cannot be Isaiah, because they're about to welcome another family member into their world, and he's going to be on paternity leave. He's leaving me. But I'm going to let you look through the names and gift it to someone in here. How's that? So everybody look, see if your cameras were on and you had big puppy dog eyes right now, you'd be winning, right? Everybody wave. Everybody send hearts to Sandra. Okay, you ready?
Robin Renhan.
Robin Renahan, where are you?
I'm right here. I'm here. Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I see you.
Can you see me?
I can see you. Hi, friends
Okay.
from Andover.
'Cause I have it so that I can't see myself.
Oh, that is, I can't do that. I can't do that. That is exciting. Well, Sandra, that is the sweetest thing. And that brought me tons of happiness today. Robin, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
No problem. Congratulations. Enjoy.
And what we
Awesome.
will do is we'll send you out an email and we will connect you with Cassie so that ticket gets comped for you. And I can't wait to see you guys there.
Great. Awesome.
All right. Well, stay on for 201